Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a savings challenge today. If you saw my last video, you will have seen me budget for April, and we had £85.16 to use for savings challenges today. I'm also going to be cash stuffing a little bit, a couple of my envelopes. I'll do that at the end in case that we roll the dice and we've got more to put in. Saves me doing it twice. So if you haven't been here before, the way I like to do it is I roll a dice. Each number represents a category, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, each roll of the dice is worth £5. So because it's 85.16, I've decided to just put that 16 pence, add it onto if anything goes into savings. I'm just going to tag it on there. It's just easier. Okay, so let's begin. I am using prop money. I don't use cash to buy things with. It goes in the bank, so I'm just using prop money just to make it nice and satisfying. So let's just get on with it. So we should have 85, what's that, 17 rolls of the dice. Okay, so we're starting with savings. That is a 5. That is school trip. Hubby. Ooh, hubby again. Pop it on either, those will end up getting messy. 1. Debt. 4. I do like it when all the categories get something. Oh, perfect, look, something for everything. Oh, I need to roll better. 5, school trip. Rewards. 2, savings. 3, hubby. 4, gifts. 3, hubby. Hubby always gets a good amount. Like he already hasn't got enough money. School trip. 2, and that's all of them. Oh, it's such a shame when it runs out so quickly, but it is what it is. I only got £5 for debt. Oh, that's really sad, but it's the way it goes. So I'm going to then see whether this money is going into my main credit card debt or my Halifax credit card, which is where I bought the laptop. So if it's a odd number, it's going into the main debt. If it's an even, it will go towards the laptop. So odd, it's going into my main debt. Nothing is getting paid off my laptop again this month, sadly. So that will get paid off my MBNA as soon as I have finished recording this. So that's debt. Take that one away. Okay, savings, we have got 5, 10, 15, and then the 16 pence. So £15 and 16 pence. Go straight into that. Account is a high yield savings account as soon as I've finished recording this. Sorry I keep stopping because there's trains and aeroplanes and dogs and all sorts going past, drives me insane. So that is lovely jubbly. Okay, hubby now has got 5, 10, 15, another £20. So this is to pay, so at the moment my husband pays a lot of the bills, the majority of the bills, and he gives me money for food while I'm paying off debt. But I want to start gradually being able to pay more money to him for my half of things. Yeah, I don't want to do it too soon and then regret it because some months are really expensive. So I thought if I do it gradually, it's a much what's the word, I'm going to stick to it. It's going to continue. So 105 is already in there. 110, 15, 20, 125 now. I want to get this to 260, and then I will reduce the amount I ask for him for the food budget by £5 a week. So it will be £20 to £25 less per month that he will give me for that. He doesn't know I'm doing this, but it's what I want to do. So 125 in there. So we've got, what's that, 135 to go, and then yeah, we can drop that. Okay, next we have gifts. So we've got another 5, 10, 15 for gifts, which is really lovely. Now then, we also have, cash stuffing wise, we've got £25 from the April budget. So we've got another 5, 10, 25 to go in there. And we also have £39.48 to go in from an AdSense payment that I received at the end of March. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then I'll put the extra £4.48 on a blank piece of paper. I don't know if there is, I think there's an amount on blank piece of paper here, so I need to just add it all up first and then we can put a new blank piece of paper. And I just don't have enough prop money to not do that, essentially. So okay, that is 51.97, not 57.97, 51. Okay, I'm trying to think how we're going to do this. Right, okay, so let's see how much we've got here first, and then we'll add the two amounts together. Let's do the tens first, it's easier. Okay, so we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, so 315, get my calculator, so we've got 315 plus 51.97 plus £4.48 equals 371.45. Okay, I'm just going to double check that off camera to make sure it's right. It seems a lot, so I just want to make sure that's right, and then we will fill in the tracker. Yeah, I just double checked that amount because it just seemed like so much, which is amazing. But yeah, we've got 371.45 in here now. So what I need to do is add this amount to the 448 and put a new blank piece in. So we have 51.97 plus 448 equals £56.45. Get rid of this one now. Okay, so let's put that back in the envelope. We are trying to get to £420, and then that will be fully funded for my son's birthday. So let's get the tracker, which is just here. And so now we are at 371.45. So we need 37 cakes and a little bit. So there's 6 per row, 6, 12, 18, so 6 5s are 300. And then 7 more cakes. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 6 is 30. And then we need 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then a tiny little bit of this one. So we've only got, well, almost 5 cakes to get. So £50 more, just under £50 more, and that'll be fully funded. So I do put 25 aside each month out of my wage. So what are we in? April, May, June. So this is going to be completed by June at the latest, unless, I mean, I don't think I'm going to have very much to put towards it before then other than that. So June's wage, that will fill this in, and that means from July, if not in June, I mean, if June I have something for Savings Challenge, then I'll be able to start saving for Christmas in June. But if not, definitely July. Ah, that's so good. I'm so proud of that. I really am. I'm so proud. What do you guys think? Are you proud of me? I hope so. So that is gifts. And let's move that. And let's move the calculator. Okay. Next is school trip. And this is for a trip that's happening in January 2026. So that's if he still wants to do it by then. I have got a school trip that I'm paying for already for September. That's going directly to the school because the instalments need to be paid now. So that will be paid off. I think July is the last payment for that one. So this is strictly for the January one. So we've got 5, 10, 15 to go in. And we already have 75, 85, 95, 105, 115, 125, 130, 35, 140, and we need to get to 150. So we're just £10 away from being fully funded for January next year. So that's amazing. I don't know when we'll be able to add to that again though, because I just don't know when I don't know if we'll do a savings challenge next month or not. If we do, it'll be very minimal, I think. So yeah, but that's great. £10 more and that is fully funded. And when that happens, we're going to start saving for a mobile phone for him. He's got one already. He's had it for 4.5 years. The battery's just you charge it and 2 minutes later it's just not great again. I will say he doesn't have a SIM card in his phone, so he is using it more like a tablet. It's more for him to play Roblox on or like watch YouTube or whatever, but he doesn't have things like WhatsApp. He doesn't have any social, he doesn't have TikTok, anything like that. I just want to say that before you're like, oh my god, he's 10 and he's got his own phone. Like it's the bare minimum. Like he doesn't have Facebook. Not that he'd use Facebook. He doesn't have Twitter. He doesn't have like I say, TikTok, Snapchat, anything like that, WhatsApp. So it's not like he can be getting into mischief with it. But he will fairly soon probably start walking home from school. So I do want him to be able to contact me if he needs to. Although I'm thinking maybe a watch, like a smartwatch, might be a better option. I don't really know how they work. I've never had a smartwatch, so that might be better for him for school until he's a bit older. He doesn't really need to have a phone in school. It would just be for the walk home. So I don't know. I need to think about that. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, and now we've got for rewards 5, 10, 15. So now we're going to roll again. 3 rolls of the dice. And we've got new categories. So massage is the first category. Put that so you can actually see it. Move it over. Massage. Then we've got switch. I want to get myself a switch light. Perfume. Although my desire for perfume has actually gone away, I think, really. So I don't know. We'll keep saving for it. And then if I decide I want to put towards something else instead, I will. I am thinking I'd quite like to have my eyebrows filled in. So maybe that would get swapped out for that. And then we have social at the end. Keep having to stop. There's so many aeroplanes in my area and trains. It just drives me mad. Yeah, hopefully it's not as loud to you as it is to me. Okay, so let's go. There's only 3 categories maximum that are going to get any money. Social. Switch. Oh yeah, you did see it was on camera. And where's the last one going to go? Switch again. There you go, guys. So let's see how much we've got in switch now. We have got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, £28. The switch is going to take me a long old time to save for that one. And then we've got 5 for social. So now I also need to put in the £20 that I saved out of my April budget for social as well. So we have got now 10, 20, 25 and 67.98. I could work that out in my head, but I'm going to use my calculator. I've got it here, I may as well use it. 67.98 plus 25, 92.98. So that means I had to set aside £8.34, I think, from my April budget to cover a trip to Chesington, which the majority of it would be paid for out of my social envelope. It was just that last £8 something. So now I've got this £5 in here. That means it's only £3 something. So I might not even need to use my April budget to kind of top it up. It's looking good, guys. So I'm really happy with that. I do also want to, this is so messy. I do also want to add to my clothes envelope. It was Mother's Day in the UK yesterday and I got a £30 ASOS voucher, so I've added that to my ASOS account. Not spent it yet, so £30 more is going in here, and I believe that will bring up to 75, I think we've got in here now. Let's have a look. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, yeah, £75. So that means I was trying to get it to 200, but I desperately need to get some work clothes, I really do. So yesterday I spent a lot of time adding things to my favourites on ASOS. There's a black dress that looks really nice, really smart for work, for the summer months. So yeah, I think hopefully that will still be in stock, because I want to wait until my makeup remover balm needs replacing, because then I can get it from there as well. But I saw quite a lot of clothes that I liked, so way more than £75 sadly. So yeah, I think we'll just start with that dress, and actually I think that I'd need to get something else to get the £40 delivery. So there were other things. There was like nice shirts, linen shirts, so in the hotter months I'll be much cooler but still smart. So I may get the dress and say a linen shirt. So that's really exciting. There is one more envelope I need to fill in, which is my occasions envelope, and I have got the other half of the AdSense payment, so I'm going to put £39.47 in here. So I've got 35 here and £4.47 I'll need to add. So we've got let's see what's in here first of all that I've already got. I had to condense these earlier on because I needed the prop money. So £79.79 was already in here, plus 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then the £4.47. So let's do that. So how am I going to do this? Right, 79 plus 447 plus 35 equals 119.26. Is that right? Let's see. Right, 39.47 from AdSense plus 79.79. Yeah, we've got 119.26. This is amazing. So this occasions envelope is just like a top up for gifts that aren't my son or Christmas. So any other family member or friend whose birthday it is, or if it's like Father's Day, or even for things like Halloween costumes. If I don't quite have enough in that month's pay to pay for those gifts, and if I can't like cut it down to a smaller amount, if I need a couple of pounds more, £5, whatever, this envelope is going to be for that. So 119.26 is massive. That is so good. Anything that I don't use in this envelope by the end of October is automatically going to be sent straight over to my Christmas funds envelope. So this is so good. So what I want to do is exchange this for a new amount. So we are adding 447 to the 79.79. This is 84.26. Get rid of that. And that will go in with these guys, and then I'll probably condense again, but only if I have a largish sum to do a savings challenge with. So that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. This is literally my favouriteest thing ever in the world to do. Like, I love saving challenges so much. May is looking like a potentially fairly expensive month. June, maybe also July, maybe also August. I don't know when we're going to be able to do a savings challenge next. And if we do, it'll probably be relatively small. Unless I win the bonus ball, you never know. We've got about £120 in that to win, so potentially could have that money. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and come and find me for my mid-month April review. I'll have a look at my budget, see how it's going. But until then, have a great April, guys. Bye.